I just have to do that because then you line up the claps. The claps. That makes sense, right? The claps. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I have two special guests, my sister Morgan and my friend Kaylin. Kaylin is her name. We are going to be sharing our best tips for going back to school and some ways that you can save some moolah this back to school season. So without further ado, here are our tips.
When you're shopping for books, make sure that you ask your friends if you can borrow them or see like used bookstores or Craigslist and try and skip buying like brand new ones because you'll spend so much more money when sometimes you can just borrow them from a buddy. Mm-hmm.
Another tip building on that is to always go to Amazon.com or half.com. Kaylin mentioned Craigslist.
And Amazon, if you're a student, you get, I think, a year or 6 months for Prime for free. So you have like discounts and free shipping and stuff like that. So definitely take advantage of that.
Wait until you buy your books because sometimes you can get away with like a first edition book instead of a second edition after you talk to your teacher. But you don't know that until you go to the first day of class. So if you wait and then you order, and you have Amazon Prime, you'll get it within 2 days. So you can be without your book for 2 days. I promise you that.
Yeah.
And that'll be okay.
And a lot of times, even if you are going without your book, like there's a shortened, condensed like ebook. And so it's like the first few chapters, you can make it work that first week or whatever that you don't have your book yet.
It's so true.
My tip is shop a month after school starts for your school clothes because usually all the stores have all their really good sales right after school starts.
Most students, I believe high school and college, will give you get a discount for being a student. So if you go to Banana Republic or J. Crew, which is my favorite.
The Loft.
Oh, there's some more. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. But they will give you between 10 and 15% off. So that's a good way to save a little extra money as well.
And I'm all about the consignment stores.
Consignment stores are the best.
Bargain hunters.
The next tip is maybe not applicable to your school, but you don't know that until you ask. And that is to make sure you waive your health insurance. Health insurance for college students is expensive. We're talking like $1,200 at a minimum per year. For just moderate coverage. It's decent coverage, but it's really overpriced. So if you're a college student, do not pay that extra health insurance because it's crazy. Go to like a Blue Cross or a Blue Shield or I can't all the different health insurance companies. Just go somewhere. Shop around because it is so expensive.
And then our last tip is make sure you meal prep because you're going to spend a lot of money eating on campus and eating out when you could prepare those meals yourself.
Totally. Yeah, and so much healthier and a lot easier.
Always bring your coffee.
Yeah.
Because that was one of in undergrad, I don't know if I ever told you this, in undergrad I actually was eating out quite a bit, but it was my stinking Starbucks. That's what was getting me. So I was getting coffee like every day, and it was at that time I was getting like white chocolate mocha caramel added crap and all the good stuff, right? And so I was getting that, and that was like $3.50 each time. Plus, I packed on the freshman 10, freshman 15. What is it? 15?
Freshman 15.
Yeah.
I think that's the same.
I think I did like the freshman 30, you know?
Freshman 45.
It's true. I was like, yeah. Anyway, so watch out for that because it'll add up on your waistline and from your pocketbook. So bring lunch, bring coffee.
And bring snacks.
Bring snacks.
Post
your almonds.
lecture snacks. Post-lecture snacks.
So true.
If you're moving into a dorm, buy the minimum, like the bare minimum that you need. And then, like, I lived in the dorms and I, like, did the whole Bed Bath & Beyond thing and you buy so much extra stuff. And then, like, your first week of school, you're like, I don't need this. I don't have space for this. This is useless. And so, like, within that first week or two, you'll realize, like, what you actually need and what your roommates have. And then you guys can, like, work off of each other and stuff. And it'll save you so much money because you buy a lot of unnecessary stuff just because you need it for your dorms. So
A lot of the schools have like little checklists, so you could do like the dorm thing.
Yeah, so get the checklist, go through that checklist so that you're not going into Bed Bath & Beyond and wandering aimlessly.
We have the list at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Employee of the month.
She works there, so she knows. So they do have the list, so stick to the list. don't always buy everything on the list either. Just get the necessities. Do get a mattress pad. You are living on campus. Be sure that you are extremely careful about the meal plans. So if you live in the dorms, I think you have to buy meal plans usually. Yeah. So I think that's pretty standard across the board. But if you have to buy a meal plan, do the bare minimum because they will sell you on, oh yeah, it's so convenient. You can go anytime, and you waste so much money. It's a ton of money.
You eat way too much food.
Yeah, back to that freshman 30. You gotta be careful. So that is a good tip too. But if you, like Kaylin said, if you move into the dorms, be very intentional about what you bring into your home because anything you pack in, you have to pack out, and it's usually garbage. Like, okay, so you have to get a calculator for math, right? You have to get the really fancy calculator.
If you take math.
Yeah.
And you will. You have to get the really expensive calculator. So one of the things that I like to do with that, because those things never drop in value, but look on Craigslist again and try to, I mean, you can talk to some people that took a math class before, whatever it might be, just try not to pay full price on those because you're going to pay $130 at least for a calculator.
And there's even places that like will rent them to you. I know some bookstores do. And so it's like, I mean, it's going to be so much cheaper to buy it for the 3-month semester or try and borrow it from a friend or something. But yeah, especially because, I don't know, unless you really like math, like some people I know, you won't use it.
My brother's over there listening to the video thinking we're crazy, I'm sure. That's awesome.
Take advantage of the rec center, skip the gym membership.
Totally. That's a good tip. So those are our back to school tips that will help you save a lot of money and be wise this year. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, head on over to whitneyhanson.com and sign up for my newsletter updates. Remember, if you want abnormal results, you have to do abnormal things. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next Thursday.
The whole time, you guys would start, and I didn't even know you were talking. I'm just like, your clothes you have right now to...